All right, guys, welcome back to Vine and Ruby Reacts, and we here to review the 90 Day the Other Way. Y'all ready to get into it? Welcome, come along.
Come on in.
Come on in. Let's clown, let's have some fun, let's get this done. We're going to start off with Statler and Dempsey. We're not going to hang too long. It was a short episode, just 3 couples, so let's get into it. Dempsey wants to book a train ride. But when the train ride gets there or she gets to the train ride, it's nothing like she saw when she booked it. It appears to be some little kiddie ride to her, but they go on it anyways.
Yep, she booked the wrong train.
She ain't used to doing that. It's crazy. Now they on the ride and Statler tells Dempsey she needs her to fix the table before she get back to work. And Dempsey is like, I'll do all the housely duties, I'll cook the dinner, I'll get everything ready, but I'm not fixing the table. And she's like, you could at least order the table or whatever. I'm with Dempsey. That's masculine. You do it. That's how she feel. I'm gonna do everything else. You do it. You could do that part. Dempsey feels like Statler is nitpicking with her because she's doing a lot. And Statler feels like she wants things to be equal. At least it's what she's telling Dempsey. Dempsey says, you mean money-wise? You want me to pay for things, have a job? She was like, you just see life differently than me. I don't want you to necessarily get a job. Our minds are different. I'm more success-driven. And Dempsey like, I'm not finna change for you. That's not who I am. When you first met me, you liked my free spirit. You liked how I thought. You liked my outlook on life. It was some things you wanted to adopt about it. But I'm not finna change who I am for you. She's like, girl, I know I'm nice and I'm in La La Land, but you ain't gonna be pushing me around and bossing me and picking on me because I'm so easygoing. It looked like Dempsey tired. This is just getting exhausting. Statler tells her we need to put things on a timeline. Like by 2 months, we ain't happy and doing things we need to do, or it don't look how I want it to look. We should just sell the van and go separate ways. But Dempsey don't want to sell the van. She want to work things out with Statler. What you got to say about this?
I think it's a bunch of buffoonery that Statler is putting Dibs through. You know, I think she may have taken on more than she can handle. She did say that she gets jealous because Dibs can go out and enjoy the town, the little area, wherever they're going to be. I think she's jealous that she don't have to work. I think she likes who she is, and she's jealous that she can't be that person, you know. But it's real hard for her to try to live through Dibs, you know. So I don't know. I don't see them working. They just dragging this out. Is bringing my girl down, you know, when she's all bubbly and whatnot. They need to put her on like a single life, you know, and let's see how she goes with that, because Statler is just not the one for Dibs. She's just not. She's not.
Yeah, I'm tired of hearing this equal stuff when you was trying to mack her down and say you was wanting to be the man and you want her to be the house lady of the van. I get she's working 10 hours, but let's break this down. Let's be fair. Let's really walk through it ourselves. Dempsey is the sole driver. She's the only one driving. She's not just driving. She has to plan out all of their stopping points, they fill up points. Statler ain't gonna pump no gas. She ain't gonna do none of that. She just gonna bitch and complain. Dempsey is responsible for driving all those hours, sometimes at night, sometimes early in the morning. She's responsible for planning out the next stop, where the stop gonna be, how long the stop gonna be. She has to talk to the campground people wherever she goes to, let them know the size of their unit, the needs that they're gonna have to have when they pull up. Do you have everything we need? She has to call around and do that.
Right. What connections y'all have? Is y'all Wi-Fi good? You know.
She has to go and do all the grocery shopping when the van's parked. She has to wash the clothes, keep everything clean, filter out the septic. She's responsible for all that. On top of cooking the dinner as well. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and serving Statler. If you ask me, the moment that Dempsey is away from Statler at a park is like her stepping away from the van. It's the only time she get to breathe or think. It's like the only time she not doing nothing. Meanwhile, Statler's work is done after 10 hours, and she doesn't drive. She don't buy the groceries. She don't cook. She don't plan the route. she's not responsible for. She gets to have an off moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really know what else she wants from the girl, because if she did get a job, who's cooking? Who's getting the groceries? Who's driving? And who's fetching you your things?
Yeah.
I feel like she's trying to punish the girl because you came there without all of your items to work. You knew you didn't, but you sent her to fetch that too. That's not a part of the job.
Right.
Now I'm not feeling it. Y'all know how I feel. I could next this chick. I just want Dempsey to find somebody so she could be happy.
Yeah.
We're going to move on to the next person, unless you got something you want to touch on.
No.
Shekinah and Sarper. It's been a couple months since her nose surgery, and Sarper's been helping her really, really well. He's been helping her drain her nose, just caring for her. She's had black eyes. She's had her nose swollen. She couldn't breathe out of her nose. She was just a mess. But it's been a few months now, and she's ready to reveal her new look.
Mm-hmm. She looks good.
Yeah,
to me, she looks good.
Yeah.
It looks nice. I mean, everybody need to, like you said, it's probably in her DMs to find out who this doctor is, because they did a really good job on her nose.
Yeah, the doctor he got to be booked out of next year. Mm-hmm. I know that, girl. What's the doctor name?
Oh yeah.
You ain't drop his name, girl. Say something. They go back and watch the episode. What was the name of the building in the office?
Right.
Sarper's on his way home, and Shekinah want to surprise him, so she put on his favorite wig. She in a nice outfit, and she's gonna surprise him that he's been approved for the visa, and she's gonna show him on her phone. So when he walks in, she surprises him, and he thinks she look epic. She look good. She don't look like the homeless girl that was in the bed with the baggy sweatpants on, no makeup. He's ready.
Yeah, he said without a sickness, he said.
So he's ready to see. He like it. He won't get up out of this. Mm-hmm. But he ends up get into his outfit and strip as well. He don't react too fondly when she surprises him and tell him that he's got the visa.
Right.
He said he got to figure out how to tell her he don't want to go to the U.S. Mm-hmm. You want me to believe she don't know?
She might not.
Come on. They talk about it all. You got to talk about it when y'all going to bed at night.
I know, but maybe he's not being honest.
You just lying saying I want to go. You got to be hyping her up.
And maybe he's just not saying that, okay, I'm going. He's just letting her say, you know.
Okay.
But he better find time to tell her.
Now he finna go in the back room and take care of that, but he need to talk to Adonis and tell him don't be trying to come sleep in that bed with him every night. Stay out here. Now Adonis shake his hand and make a deal, but he change his mind and go back by the door as soon as Sarper get up. So he went in.
Yeah.
He told him to stay out, and he tried. Dang, man, just let him look.
No. That's weird.
He ain't looking. He just want to be in there.
No.
Do anybody think the dog knows when you
Of course.
we talked about this?
Yes.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Yes, they know.
Our pup would do what? He turned his back on that. He would turn his back on us.
Sit with his back turned again.
Right, really? Mm-hmm. Really? Now I want to put out. I just don't want to see it.
Yeah.
He would mind his business. He knew. Yep. They know. They know. Now Sarper invited his cousin over to help him find the tux. And when she see the tux, she said, where you going? What you doing? And he's telling her he planning on proposing to Shekinah. And she was like, let me remind you about your last marriage, which was found out by his parents that Sarper was down there stripping it out. They got the dude on stage in some thongs. It's just, I can't believe it. Mm-hmm. So he's in there, and his parents find out that's what he was doing with his life. And they forced him into some type of arranged marriage with this girl who was only friends with benefits. He claimed he never told her he loved her, never told her anything of the nature.
Yeah.
All of his first were with Shekinah.
Yeah.
Once they got married, shortly after, things started falling apart. They weren't getting along, and they just got a divorce. But the divorce took like over a year, and it was the most miserable time of his life. And he vowed to never get married again. And his cousin's like, your relationship would be better if y'all just focus just on the relationship and don't get married. I don't know. I got concerns, but I ain't going to talk you out of it since you already made up your mind. It's not my place. But she don't have family in America, right?
No.
I mean, you have family here. It'd be better if y'all be here. He say, that's why I'm trying to propose to her. So then I can get her to stay here.
Mm-hmm.
And his cousin think this a long shot. She thinks Shekinah still gonna say no.
Mm-hmm.
You think she gonna say yeah?
No. She's gonna say no. She's gonna say no. No, I don't think she's gonna stay in Turkey. I don't think she's gonna stay. She likes living in the States, the US. So I don't see it happening.
She gotta know he don't want to go. Fill out all this visa for nothing. No, her heart invested in it.
Yeah.
If she filled out and went through all this,
Yeah.
she ain't gonna be for it. Is this a bad call?
Yeah.
Because you don't just go get a visa to get a visa. You
No.
don't just fill out that paperwork just to do that.
No, and you seen, I'm sorry.
No, that was.
And you seen how excited she was to even tell him the news, show him the news, you know? So it was like, yeah, we get to go back to the US. She don't want to stay there permanently, you know?
Yeah, but he's like, there ain't never been a day, an hour, a minute that he wanted to be in America.
All right. He should have been upfront since day one about that.
He did tell her. It's on her. She lying to herself. I don't magically want to come. She got to tell me he was hyping her up and gassing her up that he wanted to go to America. Because I think he was clear, even his hug to her. She didn't say, you don't seem excited, babe. She just like, well, I got my answer.
Yeah.
So this is like maybe she may be ignoring what's there.
Mm-hmm.
And this in turn be her fault too.
Good.
Guys, let us know in the comments. Because we finna move along because there's nothing else more to say. Adonis, what you think? What you want to do? Adonis likes Sarper.
Mm-hmm.
Next, James and Natalia. So James is telling Natalia that they need to move back to the U.S. now. They dwindled their savings after this wedding, which was beautiful and all, but they need to go back there, get prepared, and regroup and come back.
Mm-hmm.
Natalia, like, I'm still applying for jobs. You giving up too early before even really trying. Let's see what's going on with me. But James like, listen, I ain't spoken to my father since I left. I only spoke to my mom a couple of times. I ain't leave on good terms. I got to call him and beg him back to get a job. And that sound like that's going to be daunting. Dang, where's the car at? The car note? It's like he knew he was coming back, had to. Why would you pay for a car? Why would you pay this car off if you can't bring it back to America?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna pay it off to what? Sell it? You can't sell it now.
Nope.
This is wild. I'm gonna tell you, like, I don't want to be bored at home all day while you at work and I gotta look for things to do. I can't take the car. You took the car. I can't go to the grocery store and get what I want. If I gotta live like that again, ain't no way I couldn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
He like, I ain't gonna have you in a box. You ain't gonna feel stuck. I understand now. I'm gonna figure out how to not have you in a box. She said, if we go there, you gotta figure this shit out. If we staying here in Indonesia, we trying to figure this shit out. What am I gonna go there and try to figure it out for? Either way, we gotta figure it out. Let's just figure it out here.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
The same. Please tell me this was months later. This can't be the same week of the wedding. Her sister Angel is finna go back to Bali tomorrow. And her and her sisters meet up to hang out. Natalia was asking Angel, how does she feel about her and James now? And she was like, look, the wedding was beautiful. It was nice. I could see y'all in love. But his ability to take care of you and me finding trust in him, I don't really know about that yet.
Mm-hmm.
And the eldest sister is like, as you spend time with James day to day, you'll get to know him. And Natalia is like, I can't ask for more. It was enough already. You apologize. Thank you. But she tells her sisters she has to go back to America. And Angel's upset because she just got over missing her sister and being away from her. The States ain't the same as Bali, even though she's 28 hours in Bali away. It's like a day to get to her sister. There's nothing. The States is different.
Yes.
She's crying, why? And she's telling them, look, he can't financially take care of me here. The older sister is explaining, your vows are with James. Wherever James goes, you go. That's just how that is.
Mm-hmm.
What's your take on that?
I mean, I agree. That's how it is. You married him. Wherever that man go, you go.
So she should go with James to America.
I want her to stay and he could go and regroup and get this money and come back.
You just said she should follow her husband.
Just, in general,
but
you get married,
do something else?
but we're going to do something else.
We know what's right, but we're going to do something else.
That's right. It just, to me, it depends on the situation.
I get it.
If you did it, you go get it and come back. You're not going to strip me from my family again. I just got here. I've been going, 3 years?
Yeah.
3 years. I went there. I did that for you. And look where we at. Now we got to go back and regroup. I'm not doing that. You go. I'll be right here.
Yeah, it sounds like she got James running around with his head cut off. Yeah, it's me, to be honest. He followed her there, but he should have had his shit together. Mm-hmm. Well, no, I ain't going to say his head cut off. She went there. She couldn't do it. He agreed to go there. He went unprepared. Now you got to go back and do it right.
Mm-hmm.
Matthias like, I love my family equally. I can't choose between her and James. I can't be mad at her, y'all. Now they all hugging. The older sister is pushing them to hug. She understand her because she know what it takes to be a wife. It's a lot. Mm-hmm. So later on, Matthias talking to James, and James want to know what they were talking about, which I don't personally feel like is his business. But he want to know, why did you tell your sister our business? Which basically was that she was just moving back to the States. Mm-hmm. Why? He can't financially take care of us here. So he's embarrassed about that. He's crying and he's trying to turn it around and say she did the same thing as him when he confided in that girl and said that he didn't want a baby. No, James, you deceived her and you lied. She ain't lying. She being honest with her sister. Well, why you leaving? Give us a real reason. Mm-hmm. He can't take care of us here. If you embarrassed, you embarrassed. Her mom and dad know that's y'all issue. Mm-hmm. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Y'all done said it to Angel when she came up on top of the balcony the first time. Natalia want to know if she got to go back, how long she got to stay, how many months it's going to take, how many years. Give her a clue, an idea. When can she see her family again? He said he don't know. He don't got all the answers. She said, well, I don't got nothing either. But I do know this. I would want you to sponsor Angel so she could come and visit me in America. That's like one of my circumstances. I need her to be able to visit me. I need to be able to see family. I think that's fair.
Yep, so do I.
But he's like, man, she prioritizing Angel over me and her. She ain't even give us me an answer yet. If she coming home, I got to get a house. I got to beg for my job back. And now you want me to think about sponsoring her? This too much, he said. She don't even much like me. I don't get along with her. It looked like Natalia sends this motherfucker packing on the next season by himself. And she gonna be all right. It is what it is. I hope it go down that way. I don't think she had to leave her family again. It should have been an ultimatum that she shouldn't have left or the marriage was over. But being that he went with her, he was supposed to go right. So you go home, if it ain't gonna be nothing, his family gonna get in his ear. I don't know how this gonna go. You go home, make the bread, figure it out, send some here, come back, do something.
Right.
Yeah, I think she in good hands where she at.
Yes.
You know? You ain't trying to give her no baby. You ain't trying to get a girl nothing. You ain't trying to give her no baby. You ain't trying to stay there. You don't want to do the banana chips. Mm-hmm. I mean, the jury, you don't want to do the jury and include the shipping price. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
And now you don't want to sponsor the sister. Which I get, but you got to give her something.
He's not giving her nothing. He just wants to strip her from her family again and don't even have no date or not even a roundabout time when they're going to say, we're going to go there for a year or two, get it together, save everything. And then we're coming back. We're coming back, babe. We're going to come back. Like, no, he's not even reassuring her, So it's like he's not willing to do anything for her. She just need to come with him. That's it.
I think they should move in with his parents if they go back. And when he works, all his money go in his pocket. Then he could leave. But it's like something you always gonna have to do, go back and forth until you figure the solution for earning an income there.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to get it. I can't even believe there wasn't a place he could have took his money, paid someone down there to train him to work online and get money over there.
Right.
I mean, his wife is a data scientist.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro. She know how to code and everything. She could be doing the work, but it could be under your name and y'all could get it paid in US.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I don't know. We finna see it look like it's going down on the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that's into it, stay tuned, stay subscribed, stay sharing, stay liking, stay commenting, stay with us. Finally reacts, guys.
Peace.
Yeah.